guys, what is going on? And welcome back. So I went to the CHP and finally got my CHP certificate that I can take to DMV. Everything was approved, everything is good. And as you can see, I installed the fender flares just to make sure I don't have any problems with the wheels sticking out, even these little ones. So with the fender flares, they couldn't say much about them sticking out. One of the things I was worried about is this tire was a bit too worn out, so I was hoping they're not gonna say like, oh, this tire needs to be replaced, it's illegal, blah 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 blah. So maybe they didn't catch it, but that's kind of like one thing I was kind of worried about. I put these fender flares temporary with four screws on each fender flare. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the 35s back on and see what it looks like. And then on the back, I'm gonna install the 1.5 inch spacer that I had. And I'm curious how that will look with the spacer and the fenders. And there's Matthew. Hey buddy, hey buddy. There he goes. And then the undercoating test that I did, one of those will be used for the fender flares coating. I was probably gonna coat the fender flares to match the steps as my original plan. So let's get this done, let's get the 35s installed and then deal with the rest. I just wanna see what it looks like. And after I install the 35s, then I will deal with coating the fender flares and permanently installing them on the truck. But I do like them, but let's see how it looks like with the 35s. Alrighty, let's go. Alright guys, so the front wheels are installed. I know it's kind of hard to see, it's getting dark, so I'll show the whole truck when the sun is out. So now what I have to do is install the wheel spacers on the back. And these are the ones I'm going to be putting on. And I got the hub centric spacers for the Chevy. This will fit on here flush, like a stock wheel. And then on the front, I'm going to put the hub centric ring that is made for the fuel wheels. That way all the weight is basically applied on the center instead of the lug nuts, which is how it should be. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on, and the hub centric ring is gonna go like so. And then what I actually have to do is shave off the studs just a little bit. All right, let's cut this side off and then see how flush we can get it. All right guys, so this side is done. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the other side. All the studs are flush with the spacer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these nuts and I'm gonna apply thread locker on here because these wouldn't want getting loose. So I'll apply thread locker on that. And then on here, I'll be using my original ones to hold the wheels in place. So let's finish this up. Let's put the wheel on and let's take a look at the truck when the sun is out. Alright guys, and here she is, fully finished as far as wheels and tires and CHP and DMV. This is what she looks like with the spacers. I really like how it looks now. Pretty much almost flush, sticks out just a tiny bit. The front one sticks out just a tiny bit more. I think it has maybe 1/4 of an inch more. Maybe 1/2 inch. But overall, I do like the look. It looks really awesome with the fender flares, with the lift, with the 35s, with the canopy. Everything seems to be tying together nicely. Also with the steps as well. So that's what she looks like now. And next step is to remove the fender flares once again and then get those sprayed, so it doesn't have that satin, flat, smooth look to it. Even though it still looks really nice, I'm still debating if I should do that or leave it as is. It does look really nice actually. I didn't want to get them painted to match the truck just because it gives it a different pop with the canopy and the steps, etc. It kind of gives it a good contrast look to it. Maybe rugged look in a way. I kind of like that. But this smooth plastic will scratch really easily. And that's why I wanted to get it coated with something to match maybe the steps, something like this in the way. And that's why I was doing those tests with the spray paints for the undercoating and the bedliner spray. So I'll probably just end up doing it. That way, if it does get scratched, I can always redo it and it'll look nice again. But if it's smooth plastic like it is right now and it gets scratched, then I can't really do anything about that. I'll just probably have to paint all of them. So, and also the fit on these fender flares is really nice. I really like the fit. Everything lined up nice and flush. So to me, they were worth $120 that I got them on Amazon because they were a returned item, and I believe they're $170, $79 if you buy them new. But to me, they're worth it. I really like how they look. So guys, let me know what you think below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, throw some comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, see ya.